Wow.
It's a story only the two of them are privy to. Every now and then, Ash will enlist Zach's help on something. Becca and I never really found out what the real deal is with those adventures, as Ash calls it, and both aren't willing to tell due to some unspoken agreements.
Oh my god, this is Brokeback Mountain.
Hello everyone and welcome back to 4pixels. Your hosts, Kimi and Coco, are here with our guests, Tori and Buttons, and we are continuing the letter.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello.
A small crowd has already formed in front of the theater when we arrive.
Pocket TV.
Is that a reference to Phantom of the Opera?
Point of no return. For some reason, it reminds me of Danganronpa. The poster.
Yeah, cause like they have those like during the course, it's a like a trigger or a target that you use to select the different things.
Right.
The Lift Fest, short for Luxborn Independent Film and Theater Festival, attracts a bigger crowd annually, and this year's no different.
Oh.
I've only been to a few indie film screenings with Zach, so I'm not an expert on the matter. But I know that for people hoping to make a break in this industry, getting your film recognized by a local event like this is already a big deal.
Can I just mention how the event starts at 2:48 p.m.?
That's infuriating.
Why?
It's a very specific time.
Wait, but maybe this is just like, or even if it is just a movie listing, that is
Hold on.
especially
A very specific time. But also, isn't it like October 21st still or something?
Yeah, but like that's the.
That could be just like the date of the performance.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's what the other movie is, Batcat.
Oh.
God
I
damn
was trying to
it.
figure out on the right hand, I'm like, Battle Man? That's something. And then it's just like, oh, it's a Batcat!
Coming soon.
I want to watch that movie.
At 2:48 p.m. also. Or
Yes,
something?
at 2:40 p.m.
Amazing.
Especially for a newcomer like Zach. He hasn't even won an award, but just getting a confirmation letter that the festival committee wants to include his movie in this year's lineup already put a big grin on his face for weeks. Speaking of the guy, he's impossible to miss. At 6 feet, he appears to loom over most of the moviegoers, and with his large build and heavy voice, there's no surprise when people give him a wide berth as they pass by. It's often easy to mistake him for someone intimidating at first glance. I did, back when I didn't know any better. Ash did too, I heard, once, early in their friendship.
Oh, there's Zach.
Hey, you guys! Long time no see!
He sounds like a super chill guy.
Yeah.
Zach's face lights up with a smile of his own. He moves towards us with careful steps, taking a significant effort to make himself smaller so as not to bump or accidentally hit anyone.
My
Typical
life.
Zach. As he nears, Ash casually raises his hand in greeting and...
Sup, Z-Man! My main man!
No!
Oh,
God.
and
Damn
now
it.
we all ban Ash from the rest of the game. We need to find a way to kill him immediately.
Whoa. Now we gotta listen to that line and all it's painful.
Z-Man! My main
My call died. What
man.
happened?
What's crack-a-lackin', my homie?
Ash being Ash.
Why did that happen?
The
Because it's
awkwardness
Ash.
that descends within the immediate vicinity of our
face.
small group is palpable enough.
Damn it.
Even Zach's just like, the fuck?
She's like, why, dude? Why do you do this?
Somewhere to our left, a girl giggles, and only then do I become aware of my mouth hanging open. I'm amazed how Ash can say that out loud with a straight face. Almost. Cause considering his track record, I should be used to it by now. Zach almost seems to be.
Yo, stop trying to act black, Ashton. And you're the only one who calls me Z-Man.
Thank God for the call out.
Yeah.
There's fondness underneath his exasperated tone. If this were any other person, he'd likely be offended, but years of friendship and familiarity have made those words harmless to the other's ears. Or at least enough for both to take it in stride.
It's been a while, Zach. I hope you didn't get into trouble again. Not much to get into trouble lately without you, I'm afraid.
Always.
I'll let you know if something comes up, though.
He hides all these, like, receipts behind his back.
Nah, I ended up with chicken down stuck on me last time I agreed. I'd really love at least this year to pass without some sort of accident happening again.
Chicken down stuck on me? What the hell
Hey, I
happened
take
there?
offense to that. It wasn't that bad. You really have no idea.
A beat passes. And then Zach laughs.
Hey, I'm kidding. You know you can always count on me.
Aw, that's a cute smile.
Wow.
It's a story only the two of them are privy to. Every now and then, Ash will enlist Zach's help on something. Becca and I never really found out what the real deal is with those adventures, as Ash calls it, and both aren't willing to tell due to some unspoken agreements.
Oh my God, this is Brokeback Mountain.
She insists that if it's Ash, it's likely not something illegal or life-threatening. I tend to believe her on that. Sometimes. Ah well, boys will be boys, I guess. I give Zach a small wave from behind Ash when his attention eventually turns to me.
Bella! Huh? Rebecca's not with you. Is she still sick?
A bit. But she's up and went to work this morning. You know she doesn't listen to anyone that's not Ash.
Yes, she does.
No, she doesn't. You're literally the only person she'll listen to when she's feeling stubborn.
Apparently there was like this little mobile mini visual novel that they came out with that's about, Becca and Ash when they were kids and they're like an item or something, I think.
Oh yeah, so I had to
I
play.
remember seeing the mobile, like, that it was a thing. I didn't play it, though.
Yeah, I never got a chance to play either. But I might do that now that I am able to.
Hey.
And it's true. We've known each other far longer than any of us in the group. Childhood friends and all.
But don't worry, Zach. She's probably on her way here now. She promised she wouldn't miss your movie. Isabella! Oh, thank goodness.
Speak
There
of the
she is.
devil.
God damn
The
it.
devil mom.
What? Why did we
Devil
feel
Mom.
the need to do the question marks? We knew who it was.
Yeah. Without warning, a hand grabs me by the shoulder and turns me around.
Becca, you're just in time.
I have to lean back a little with the way her face is almost invading my personal space. But she places her hand on either side of my head to keep me still.
Oh, Rose tattled.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
Oops.
Probably.
She stares at me intently, concern filling her eyes.
Becca, you're squishing my face. How are you? Are you alright? Why wouldn't I be? Rose called
Because
me
you fell
earlier.
on the stairs?
Yeah.
Those 4 words tell me all I need to know. Since I don't have my family living close by, and the only other relative I have here works on the far side of the country, I gave my company Becca's contact number in case of an emergency. I should have known Rose would call her.
Yeah, you shoulda.
I pushed Becca's hand away from my face. Although she lets go, her eyebrows remain drawn together.
Oh, no, no, everything's good. Rose covered for me at work today. That's not what I'm talking about. How's your head?
Besides me, Ash snickers. I bite back the urge to elbow him in place of trying to avoid Becca's hand, as she tries to reach out for the said area. I do my best to dodge her, all at once moving to hide behind Zach.
Body shield.
Sorry for using you as a human shield, Zach, but I might do it again.
Oh, it's nothing.
Probably like a lot.
I just slipped off a few steps on my way down. I blacked out for a few seconds and had a minor bump, but it's just that. You blacked out? It's not something to brush off. Come on, at least let me check it. It's extremely minor. You wouldn't even know it's there. Isabella, this isn't a laughing matter.
She did look pale when I saw her.
Damn it, Ash. Keep your mouth shut.
Wow, thanks a lot,
Damn it.
Ashton, you traitor. I'll get you back for this. Just you wait.
Oh, I'm sure the ghost will do it for you.
Saying it as it
Wow.
is. If you mentioned this earlier, we wouldn't be having this conversation right now.
I'm sorry. Saw her?
Yeah, they arrived together. Bella looked fine to me then. I don't know.
Something crosses Becca's face, but it's gone before I can figure out what it is. Ooh, she's giving you the stink eye.
Whoa.
You're in trouble.
Oh, that's good. At least she didn't have to travel alone, right? At least. Good. See?
Oh,
I'm
God.
okay. I wouldn't be here if
Oh,
I
boy.
wasn't.
You poor oblivious baby.
Ah.
And I don't want to miss Zach's film. We can always watch it some other time. Sorry, Zachary.
No, it's good. But you guys should really keep it down. We're starting to attract some attention.
It's the premiere. The premiere's different. Right, Zach?
Oh, poor guy
It's
being
the
caught in the
exact
middle.
opposite of keeping it down.
I shoot him a pleading look. Zach's a sensible guy. He'll understand. Please understand.
Come on, Zach.
Not really. But Rebecca has a point.
God
In the
damn
end,
it, Zach.
I think it's your call.
Oh, never mind.
For
Redeemed.
heaven's sake. Please, Becca. I really don't want to miss it. You're
Come on,
not
Mom.
missing it. Oh, we're just moving it on a different day so we can have a...
Look, you guys.
Ash's loud sigh unexpectedly cuts through the conversation. He's pinching the bridge of his nose as he speaks, something he usually does when he's getting impatient.
I feel.
If she says she's okay, then there's nothing we can do about it. It's not like we can stop her either.
True.
Yeah. Well-
She's still acting like the same old Isabella to me, if she can still run around like that.
Why are you taking her side?
I'm not.
Oh,
Oh.
She's
Shit.
with us. I'm not
what have
gonna
we
stop
done?
her. She's probably the one looking forward to it the most.
Ash,
Oh, we
that's-
doomed.
You, of all people, should know...
Tell you what, if I notice something amiss with her, I'll take her to the nearest hospital myself.
I don't think she's gonna be keen
I
on
don't
that
think she
idea.
wants that. Nope, that is not good enough.
I already know the answer before Becca voices it out. When at last she releases a deep breath and nods, albeit with great reluctance, I immediately tackle her into a hug.
Thanks, Becca. It's always been you with him, isn't it? Did you say something?
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Me?
Oh.
Nothing. Don't mind me.
Big,
Oh,
I
If
know.
you say so.
Aww.
Okay, guys, showtime's close, so I think I'm gonna get us some snacks. My treat. And then let's head inside. Anyone here has a smaller bill?
I think I do. Hold on.
Oh, she's gonna drop the letter.
Oh no, 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 no.
Oh, no,
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 no.
no,
That hyphen says it all.
No.
I pull
No.
myself off from Becca to get my wallet from my bag and...
What's this?
No.
No. Okay, that's it.
I
I'm
hate
done.
when I'm right.
Goodbye.
It's already in Ash's hands before I can even react.
Goodbye, everyone.
Behind him, Becca and Zach are both giving the piece of paper an intrigued look.
No.
Well, on the upside, we have an extra, so we're at 6.
Oh god. So
It's
we're
just a
extra
paper.
save?
I don't care.
So at least
Give
one
it.
person isn't gonna die.
Looks ancient, too. Why do you keep this around?
I try to reach for it, but he holds the paper way above his head. I've never been particularly sensitive about my height, but right now, I really wish I have that advantage over him.
Don't open it.
Do you relate to that, Coco?
It's not like it's a
I have
love
no
letter.
idea what you're
I don't
talking
see any
about.
reason to... Hold on a second. This is, isn't it?
Oh?
Even if it is, it's not for you.
Okay. Now I'm curious.
I'm telling you, it's nothing like that. It's...
The rest of my words are lost when he unfolds the paper.
Oh no.
Too early for
Don't do it.
Halloween.
God, look at how fucking tall Zach is. Jesus Christ.
Rip everyone.
I can't breathe.
Yeah, rip everyone. You're right.
My heart feels stuck in my throat, pounding, threatening to burst out. Vaguely, I note how my hands are trembling at my sides. Clasping them together doesn't do any good. They are still shaking, but I hang on to them regardless. The awful, sick weight that has taken its core in my stomach back in the open house returns full force. How do I fix this? How do I fix this? How do I fix this? Someone, please. Today is turning out to be a horrible nightmare.
Send this to 5 people or
Don't
else.
read it.
Well, that's interesting.
Guys, I think we should listen to Bella first.
Aren't you a few days early for Halloween?
Ash waves the paper in front of me, giving me a fleeting glimpse of its contents. I don't need to see. I don't want to see. The letters, the words, every stroke written in blood is already embedded in my mind. Maybe I should have just thrown it away when I first had the chance. That way...
It's not a prank.
It makes all of them stop. Even I am surprised with how steady my voice is.
What did you say?
This
Ooh,
isn't
good
a
animation
prank.
shift.
I saw
Yeah.
something.
That was nice.
Hold on. Are we still talking about this paper? Or is it about the urban legend again? Both. I know it sounds ridiculous.
You're saying this is a primitive version of a chain letter, and now that we've seen it, we're now cursed. You've got to be kidding me.
See? This is why I didn't want to tell you guys. Isabella, aren't you taking this a bit too far?
But guys,
Joke! Will you guys listen to me first? I saw something in the house earlier. It stood right in front of me. If I hadn't gotten away, that thing might have...
Right. And in broad daylight, Isabella. Even someone gullible would find the logic in that screwed up.
There's also no way in hell that this supernatural shit is true.
Oh,
It's
you're
real.
one of the last
Oh
to be alive.
shit!
I saw.
Look at her
Wow.
sprites! That's
Ooh.
good.
This
Nice.
is good.
Hallucination? A delusion? Didn't you say you fell down some stairs? So maybe Rebecca's right.
that was afterwards.
After, when I was trying to get away. I almost got stuck in the same room with that thing. We're all in danger.
Ooh, I really don't like looking at that.
Why don't you believe me? We are, and you know that. But this thing and that thing has got nothing to do with the other.
But
When
guys,
Rose called earlier, I thought she's just exaggerating. But based on what I'm seeing right now, maybe it's better if we really postpone this for now.
Don't bother.
Without another word, I snatched the letter out of Ash's hand and stuffed it back in my bag with more. I got cursed, saw a ghost, probably lost a sale, got kicked out of the open house I'm supposed to be hosting. My own friends won't believe me, and all of them think I'm crazy. To top it all off, there's a dull ache at the back of my head begging for a little attention I can't afford to give it right now. Honestly, there's only so much a person can take within a single day. I just want to go home, curl up in my bed, and never think about today. But before I can take a single step away from the group,
Guys!
Zach rarely ever raises his voice, even when there's a point he wants to drive home, and hearing him take on that tone completely throws me off. Even Ash and Becca.
You always have that one friend that when they raise their voice, it's like, oh shit.
Yup.
Whatever harsh words yet to come out from the argument immediately die on our tongues.
Why don't we all calm down first? I'm sure Isabella has her reasons too. No need to be hard on her.
thank you, Zach.
Oh god, if
Thanks,
he dies
Zach.
first, I'm gonna be pissed.
And hey, ain't this supposed to be a happy get-together? We haven't seen each other for months. I'd really love to know what y'all have been up to. I only ever get to talk to Bella over chat. Please.
Aww,
Be cool.
Has a
Be
point.
cool, man.
he's so sweet.
Ash, for all his attempts to look cool and distant, has also been looking forward to this. He even took the time to call this morning for a reminder. He never does that. Becca too. I'm pretty sure that's another reason why she got out of bed today.
With her creepy eye sweater.
Yet, despite Zach's attempts to lighten things up, or Ash and Becca's acquiescing gestures, the tightness in my chest remains. I should have just kept it to myself, or at least went with the idea that it's a prank. If I did, things might not have turned out the way they had. No sour mood, no bad vibes. Careless. So careless.
You should have brought the
Maybe-
card later with you in the first place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But before we make this decision, we will end the episode right here. Thank you guys for joining us, and see you next.
Oh. See you next time, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.